Hey YouTube, this is skooterpoop here with a Dawngate video where I play Renzo. This is a smurf game, so I queued up with four players who who know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. I don't remember who the fifth person is. I think that's Nikitsuke. Nikitsuke. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that shit. So yeah, I don't know how to play Renzo at all. Like, I know what his moves do. I know his moveset. But I don't know like what to get first, what to max first, what to build on him. And my team helps me out with that. So they say he gets stun first, which makes sense. That's his E. It's just a single target stun. I think it's the only single target stun in the game. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I think that's the only single target. Every single support has a specialty, somewhat. Zeri kind of has. She gets the slow and silence. So that's kind of bullshit. And lower magic resist, but you know, whatever. Dibs has a single target slow. Oh my god, this steal. Fucking 5 people. Did they were that immediately? Did they just guess? 5 people. They're not even top lane. Which I mean is good for our top lane, but I mean I think all 5 of them got kills and assists, so that blows. So I realized I didn't get a summoner. I could have maybe deflected, made him live, I'm not sure. So yeah, I just harass with E. So the way that his resource system is similar to Rengar's. Rengar's does not activate unless he has 5, whatever you call it. Here it's called Inspiration, so I'm just going to call it Inspiration. And it's the same thing. It doesn't activate unless you have 5. The difference is it's not so spammy like Rengar. Honestly, this system is so much better than Rengar, because Rengar benefits off harassing. You harass normally, and then you get bonus spells when you're harassing every time you have that 5 alcohol Inspiration. This character is so much more balanced. He only gets inspiration when he's auto-attacking. When he's auto-attacking shapers. If he's auto-attacking minions, he gets no inspiration. So you need to be in a risky position. You need to actually be attacking people to get inspiration. And his Q, which is a melee hammer swing, gives 1 inspiration if it hits a non-shaper like a minion, and it gives 2 inspiration if you hit an enemy. So the strategy, I think, to gain inspiration is you E them to the face, walk up to them, and Q them, which I do here, and gain... I'm sorry, did I auto-attack? Yeah, I auto-attacked him because I'm only level 2. And you get shield second, they said. So I just shield him, I don't know why, just for fun. So yeah, Renzo pre-3 kind of hurts. So I get my inspiration here, as soon as I get that Q. 1 more, and I'll get to W. So okay, so his Q, I went over. His W is just a single target shield. I used it on myself there just to see if they were going to use something. And yeah, he has a stun. His ulti does not benefit from inspiration. Bam. And now I shield him, shield him, shield him. Yes, okay. His ulti you'll see later. So the inspiration, the way it works is, you get a bonus to either your W or your E. Those are the only 2 things you can get bonuses on. The E, which is a single target stun, lowers their armor, which is okay if you're trying to burst people, but in general you're gonna save it for W. And what W is when it grants that shield, it'll also heal the target, and it's just really, really good. So I get 3 inspiration there. It's really good. So you just stun somebody, walk up, Q, attack them, and that's 3 inspiration. It's really good, but it is kind of risky. And I think you have to W to get it off perfectly if if you don't want to take damage. So I need to Q a creep. The problem is my lane partner, Bronze Barry Reno, wants them last hits and sometimes nukes them. But I get my shit, and I'm before I heal him, I want to ask what do I max? Because if I can make my W stronger, I will want to. And they actually say that to do. You do that. I look at the stun and I'm they said to lane harass, so I'm thinking maybe they would want stun, but I would rather upgrade shield. And they say shield, so awesome. So I upgrade to level 2 and heal him. Q him. Don't get my attack. But then they go in over there. I shield him. You don't need to save shield just for the heal. You just want to win trades. So Renzo's really good for winning trades. He has a stun and he has a shield. Which I don't think too many people have. Like, Janna has a knock-up in League. Who has, like, stuns and shields? Like, Karma doesn't have a stun. Oh, she has her snare, but that's, like, harder to get off. I just stunned that motherfucker. And now we chase him. What up? Get queued. I shield him immediately. And give him some heal. I thought he was going to tank a little bit more, but he's not. Which is fine, you know. I'm a little low now, though. I've used all my pots. This is a pretty fun game. I had a lot of fun just smurfing with these people. They're really nice people. They're really good players, too. Inspiration. Need that inspiration. So now they're up facing our jungler. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Jan? I'm gonna call him Jan. So I get the shield off on him, but it does not have 5 inspiration, so that was dumb. But he gets the kill on him, and we just go for this motherfucker. And then I'm like, hey, what up? All of a sudden this guy's here, but now I have 5 inspiration, so guess what? The tides get turned, and that's the power of a Renzo right there. I don't even care, I'm just going in. If my E had come up, I would have done it, but it does not come up, so it's like, whatever. And I shield that guy, because he can keep jungling, and I'm pretty much going to back. Like, there's no point in shielding myself. I asked him if I should get the potency. They say pestilence. So it's boring, but you know, it's good. The pestilence is an item that, first of all, it's going to build from purity. So purity, I get to just heal people nearby me every 15 seconds, which is really good. So I get that for Vex. I get resilience, so I have armor and reduced damage from auto attacks. They nerfed it from triple reduce from auto attacks against Shapers to double, just because it was reducing a little too much damage. But there, you know, there obviously has to be a difference between reducing minion damage and reducing player damage. And will for the magic resist, and I feel really good. So I'm like, hey, let's do that. And I realized I have no inspiration again. So I waste my W there because I'm like really bad at Renzo. But it doesn't matter because I'll tank it. I shield myself because I'm tanking it. Just to help him out. You know, anything helps. The guy I don't think backed since the last time I healed him. Alright, so, yeah. Barry's like really strong now. I think he has control, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, hey, what up? Bam! Get knocked in the face. And I see this motherfucker come out of nowhere, so I have to ulti to like try to push people back. I just take the ulti, I don't even try to deflect it. And he gets a nice fucking hook. I shield him, I stun, and unfortunately is not enough with my deflect down. And yeah, my ulti I think missed Vayana, which really hurt. If my ulti had hit Vayana and released Barry from the what's it called, then we would have been fine. And I'm just like, hey, what up, fool? I just shield myself because I'm Renzo and that's what he does. This guy's now going on me now, but guess what? Bot lane's here. Bot lane. And yeah, we just turn. We lose 1, we gain 4. 1 for 4 exchange, so good. I mean, and that was look at my HP, like that was pretty much my HP in the beginning of that fight too. After they went on me. So, I don't know, Renzo has some really nice... He's just able to, like, support from the back lines, if he wants to, or support from the front line. Like, that's really cool. Most are one or the other. But yeah, that Q and the auto attacks can help the inspiration a lot. His 1v1s are really annoying if he gets stronger in the beginning of the game. So annoying, because they can just stun, inspiration, like their auto attacks give them inspiration. Then they're just gonna, like, shield and heal themselves, so... They just win the trade immediately when they do that. So I don't know what to max next. Because I'm a noob. And they say to get the E for the stun duration. And I'm sorry, not stun duration. Some cooldown. Which makes perfect sense. So I really like this build that they're telling me. It makes a large amount of sense. Whew. And, oh, he gets out just in time. But it's fine. Get the inspiration. And I heal him over myself because, you know, it's more important that he lives. I'm not even concerned with that guy. We're just going to take the tower here. If this is Battle of the Bot Lanes, then we win. Battle of the Bot Lanes, for those who don't know, is a 2v2 tournament that they have, like, occasion. They have it like every Friday. I don't know, something like that. Pretty cool. So he's doing well. I'm doing well. I probably didn't have to shield him there because I do have Purity, and it does heal him. So he's like Pursuit. Let's go. So he's Pursuit. So Pursuit steals movement speed. It's really bullshit. The item needs to be nerfed. It like steals 60 movement speed. So they lose 60 movement speed, and he gains 60 movement speed. So now I got Pestilence, and Pestilence makes it so that whoever, like the nearest person near me when he auto attacks, they slow and poison the person. And there are just many times where people have just died from Pestilence. Like they finally get away, they're like yes, and then like they tick down a little bit and die. So yeah, they don't know what they're getting into here. So he just like does whatever the fuck he wants at this point. Pestilence and Pursuit, they're slowed so hard. He is really fast. I also have stuns and shields to back him up despite him getting away from me. So this is just a really mean lane combo. And I point out later in the game that we actually have another combo that we haven't even really done. Which is if I have the 5 inspiration and I stun somebody, it lowers their armor. And Vex can also lower armor if he Qs while somebody is slowed, which, I mean, obviously they're like going to be slowed. Or like movement impaired, so maybe you can just Q right after. Let up, fool! And he gets the flip. Damn. Cerulean, that's not a smurf. That's a minicam because he doesn't have a smurf. So, if you want to look him up, you can do that. And Vex's name is just backwards. If you want to look him up. And for Jane, I don't know. He has like different numbers. So yeah, I don't know. It was weird. The Vayana like ultied me. Because I was taking tower aggro, like thought it would be a good idea. Meanwhile, I have like so much health that I don't know, like why me? I have almost 2k health, but whatever, you know. This is because they're Smurfs, you know, we're probably facing like good people. So now I'm like thinking, what do I get with this resilience? And I decide that I don't even want to get any of these items. I don't want to rush them. I want to have more fun and be aggressive. So I'm looking at the items now listed for the recommended items, and I really like Fear. Fear looks so good. It grants nearby allies haste, and it grants them a 25% chance to deal 50% bonus damage on their attacks, which is just perfect with Vex. So this, I mean, I'm being a complete Vex support here. If I wanted to have more fun, I could have gone Potency. Potency gives a lightning strike that deals like damage plus percentage of their HP, or I don't know, something like that, on single target spells. And I have 2, so there's that. So yeah, if you've seen my ulti, which I didn't talk about, despite the fact that I've used it a couple times, it makes a little sand pit that slows people, and then all of a sudden, it's called Masterpiece. A Masterpiece statue just comes out of the ground. Look at this KS, bam! KS. And I know I'm not going to be able to get in range to attack somebody, so I just shield somebody to gain the assist. Yeah, KS. don't know how upset he is by that, but whatever. Inspiration. Alright, yeah, so his ulti, the statue comes out of the ground, dealing damage and knocking people back. So it's a really good just AoE disruption sort of ability. Pretty cool follow-up to Kagen ulti of the hook. Which I don't think we ever get, because I'm always really slow to react. And Kagen's ulti is like kind of, it's kind of slow. I should really, I don't know. It just shoots out, I'm just like, oh shit, I should do something. So I'm not attacking to get gold here, because when a well goes down, everyone gets gold based on the number of miners that there were. So if you're like a greedy, aggressive person, then it's fine. Ulti, bam! I like that ulti, but nobody was there to follow up, unfortunately. And I realize I'm drained, so I back up a little bit, but I still want to support my team. I think I'm going to go around, but then I realize it's stupid. Vex is in trouble, I shield him, I get the stun off, and it's not enough. But the shield was perfect. He would have died without that shield. But I'm just not gonna back. I'm like, rawr! I have mana in Dawngate. And then I tell them in the chat why I did not back there. So from now on, I'm just, if there's a fight, like I'm either staying and killing and surviving, or I'm dying. So that fight we lost, so I just had to die. That's how, I guess like technically I could have done that all game, I just never had a situation where we lost a fight like that. Obviously like lane harass doesn't count. I actually just say that. Yeah. We need to Kai Volek. So Renzo's actually really, really good versus Volek. Just because, you know, it's a single target stun. So Volek, when he ultis, he gains like an intense amount of life drain, and he just like lives. He just survives really hard. It's not as unbalanced as like Tryndamere ulti. Like he can still die. It's just really hard to kill him. And there is going to be a point in this game where you're going to see him just melt in his ulti. And I'm not going to like take full credit for that, but I mean, you'll see. It'll make sense. Should be any time now, I think. I did get energy, so I do get lightning strikes. I don't have any inspiration, so I can't heal. I can shield, but so I put a ward there. It was a perfect ward. I feel really, really good about it. Get some harass there, and this guy comes in and dies. He didn't even ulti. I guess that's not what I'm talking about here. And yeah, I was gonna ulti, did not ulti. That's fine. I didn't even realize the Vex was getting owned, so I run to go shield him, but I can't anymore. So I get the inspiration, heal him. That move is so good. A shield and a heal is just so much defensive power. It's ridiculous. Like in the middle of a fight, if you're fighting someone and they get a shield and a heal at the same time, you just like kill me. Kill me now. And we're just going ham. That guy's dead. Can't get my inspiration off, but there are a lot of creeps. Does Renzo get a bonus when he Qs people? Because he gets really cool looking. When did he get those cool looking hammer hands? I don't even know. Yeah, it's when I Q'd. I think. Or maybe it's when I stunned. I don't know. I don't understand it yet. So this guy comes after me and I'm like, hey, what's up? Shield and heal. Get baited. Yep, Renzo. Yeah, this team's just like on top of everything. We're like kind of fucking around, but at the same time, you know, like we know what we're doing, so it's kind of hard not to do basic plays. I crushed your head. And I'm taking more damage. Oh no! But I got it. I got the core. I scream in chat, I got it! I got it! And I have so much gold right now. Bim. I should mention I'm using just the basic loadout, since this is my smurf. I get Fuhrer, so now we get that bonus to everybody. And I'm hoping to have enough money for potency by the end, but I don't think I do. I think the game ends after this push. Which makes sense. We should Parasite, but whatever. Do we? I think we do. My ulti's almost level 3. I don't even know what upgrade my ulti does. Probably just lowers cooldown and upgrades damage. I don't think it, like... Maybe it upgrades the slow that it creates. The slow is, like, only for a second, because it just makes the statue appear, like, really fast. Or maybe it still has sand around it. I don't know. Bam. 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 I shielded myself trying to tank, and then they like didn't take focus off Ceruleans. That was a fail. Shield him and heal him. So look at that. It like put him max. When he loses the shield, it goes down. Whatever. All right. So is this where Volek? I think this is the Volek play. This guy's gonna go in. He's like, "Rawr, I'm Volek. I can't die because I'm Volek." Rawr. And then he gets stunned, and he just dies during the stun like instantly. So he's not a very tanky Volek, but. Yeah, I mean that's like pretty much one of the like what you have to do against the Volek ultis is you just stun him. Because if he can't use his spells and attack and stuff, then like the life drain means nothing other than like the AOE ulti that he has. But it doesn't do that much. It's not going to make him survive late game, you know, if he's stunned. Volek's really good. I don't think he's like sometimes really OP feeling like if he's doing really well. But I mean, who isn't when they're doing well? I just masterpiece there just to make the heat. There's no escape. Then I just shield my ally there. And I get a Q off. And it looks pretty over. So now he says ulti up. Are we gonna kill this guy? Oh, he gets the flip. I get the stun. Yeah. And that's game. See, I really like the team in general too. I think Kagan, Cerulean, Renzo. We have like tanky people that can catch people, and then we have like this bursty damage of Vex and Amaranth. Late game Vex is just nuts, and he got like a really fast pursuit with my pestilence. It was just really good. He didn't have just pursuit. He had like force and desire or something. So he had like lifesteal and crit and stuff. So look at my kill assist right there. I actually am involved in 32, more than anybody else. 32 out of 37 kills. The team got 37. I was involved in 32 of them. So that felt really good. Really good. And I'm a little scared of the rolls because the rolls, you know, can make or break a divine. And I got 557. I'm like, oh shit, it's time for divine. And then guess what? 46. 46 karma instead of like 200. So the enemy team was really just, oh, that was like really BM. I don't know. 46. That's a divine right there. That was a complete divine game. 32 out of 37 kills I was involved in. And, you know, I was like so supporty. I didn't like troll with my items. Even potency is like not really a troll. The item's really strong, and I didn't even end up getting it. It's not like I was a douche in chat or anything. They were just salty. They were just salty and decided not to give any karma. And I absolutely would have had enough karma to get divine there easily. You get 500. You get almost 600 karma. Sorry, on your roll, and there's no way that you are not getting divine unless people are major assholes. So. Fuck, that sucks. I think that pretty much only happens in lower ranked games, though. I mean, that was like a 22-minute game, I think. So I guess they didn't feel too happy about that. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll play at my main at some point. It'll be more fun. Until next time.